about this economy? Who would like to be excited in this economy? Great, because this speech is for ambitious people who want to get ahead faster. Aristotle concluded through all his philosophy that our number one desire is to be happy. Would you agree? Say yes.
Yes.
He follows this to say, to be happy, we must have purpose. We're purpose-driven. We're designed for a purpose. Written goals give us purpose. Harvard conducted a study of their 1979 graduating class. They asked them, what goals, dreams, what's your future look like? 84% reported, looking forward to the summer. Maybe some parties, I don't know. A cubicle waiting for them at the end of the summer, I'm not sure. 13%, so they had some goals or ideas, some direction to their life. They knew where they wanted to go. 3% reported actually had some written goals. Harvard followed up 10 years later in 89 with the 84%. Asked them where they were at. They reported they were making an average Harvard graduate income. So I approached the mighty Google. Hey, what is the average Harvard income? It said $100,000. Now, $100,000 is a nice round number. I don't know about the student debt that follows Harvard, but today's economy, that's nothing to complain about. Went back to the 13%, asked them where they're at 10 years later. Found that they were making, on average, because they had goals, they had an idea, 2 times the 84%. Putting in $200,000 because they had some direction. Went back to the 3%, asked them where they were at in 89, 10 years later. Found out they were making 10 times more. Can we spell million? Dollars. That is 1,000% more than the average. Were the 3% gifted? No, absolutely not. They simply wrote their goals down. You see, the average person will run laps around the genius every time creating goals. Brian Tracy puts it the best. He says, nothing makes you more upset than meeting some dumb rich guy who can't find his phone with both hands. Power is found in our reticular activating system. It's right here, our RAS. This is our brain, not our drugs. Here's our subconscious in the back, our conscious in the front. Now, all our sensory input goes to our subconscious. But our RAS is there to protect our conscious from an overload. It can only take so many signals. Now, depending on what signals we send to our RAS will dictate which signals the subconscious will send to our conscious, therefore making us aware of those ideas. Some examples. Who here has ever bought a car? First day they're out on the road, everybody's driving the same make, model, and color. Has that ever happened? Have you ever put their house up for sale, drove down the road, found out, started to realize that their neighbor's house was up for sale, that everybody in town, their house went up for sale, especially in Southwest Florida? Yeah, okay, that's your RAS working for you. Before you thought about selling your house, you probably didn't notice it. Your conscious can only focus on so many items at a time. Example of how it might work against you would be what I consider to be an overwhelming adjunct, the media. Now, if you wake up in the morning and you got the TV on and you're watching some media, they're selling you some horrible information. You listen to it on the way to work, there's some more bad news sells. But it's interesting. At lunch, you listen to it on the way home, you listen to it at night, you listen to it, and so that's what you got in your mind. Now, what happens is you constantly fill yourself with that and program your RAS. When your colleagues, your friend calls you out, tells you how bad the economy is, how horrible thing is, how there's no help, you're going to do well to hold your end of the conversation about how there's no hope. So, who's programming your RAS? You? The media? TV reality shows?
Nothing.
Great. Paraphrasing Philippians 4:8 reads, whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, or praiseworthy, dwell on these things. Lord, program your RAS with them. Your RAS will only send a limited amount of messages to your conscious. You must decide, take total control of your programming your RAS. You do this simply by writing your goals down on paper, writing your nothing to complain about. When writing your goals, they must be in the 3P sense: personal, positive, present tense. For example, I am jogging 3 days a week by December 31st, 2009. I'm going to weigh X number of pounds by November 31st, 2009. Or my personal favorite, I am a public national speaker by 2015. Everybody please grab a notebook. We have 20 seconds. Write one goal down. This is confidential. You're the only one who's going to see it. Anything can be vague, simple. Please write one goal down. We have 10 more seconds. Write fast. While you're writing this, I challenge you to rewrite your goals once in the morning and once in the evening for just 33 days. You'll be amazed at the new opportunities that you'll start to notice that will help you achieve your new written goals even just after the second week. As you continue to write them, they will become clearer and clearer until they're so clear and specific you actually reach them. So to recap, if you start writing 10 simple and vague goals down, every morning and evening for 30 days you will explode your ambition and, according to Harvard, multiply your income by 1,000%. But you must decide to program your red. It will show you the opportunities you never noticed before. I promise, it'll change your life.